What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some quick Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit the join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, linebacker DeAngelo Malone has been placed on IR with an ankle injury. It was said that he broke his ankle during the game against the Colts in Germany, and he was sorely missed in that game. I'm not too sure at what point in the game that he went down with the injury, but I know that the Colts did have some big returns during our last game on Sunday in Germany. So I definitely feel for DeAngelo Malone. I definitely wish him a speedy recovery. He is one of those guys that's one of our better special teams players for the last 2 years. He's led the Atlanta Falcons in tackles. When you talk about special teams, he is one of those guys that's basically carved out a role on this Atlanta Falcons team due to his special teams prowess. And I really feel like we have a lot of good players on special teams, guys like Felipe Franks, guys like Mike Ford, who's one of the gunners, guys like Cordero Hodge. We have a really solid special teams unit, but it seems like in the last game against the Colts, we've seen the absence of DeAngelo Malone in that game. So I wish him nothing but the best in his recovery. Of course, we're going to need guys to step up, next man up in this situation. But I hope he comes back next year better than ever. But DeAngelo Malone is also one of those guys that also was a pass rusher off the edge as an outside linebacker. And then this year during training camp, he also cross-trained where they start using him as an inside linebacker as well because of his versatility, because of his ability to run sideline to sideline and be an athletic linebacker. So wish him nothing but the best in his recovery. Also in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons did sign defensive tackle Ben Stille. And Ben Stille actually goes about 6'4", 300 pounds, a guy that recently played with the Arizona Cardinals. He's a veteran defensive tackle. They signed him to the practice squad. Now, I'm not too sure how good of a player Ben Stille is. I'm not very familiar with his game and things of that nature, but I know that the Falcons are looking to add more bodies on the inside of the defensive line because we did have guys like Sam Roberts. He went down with an injury in the last game. We recently released Taquan Graham, also who was playing that defensive tackle, a 3 technique position. So I really feel like Ben Stille is one of those guys that's going to bring some depth to this Atlanta Falcons team as far as at that nose tackle position. Now we've had guys play really well. Guys like Ruka Rororo, he's taking that next step. He's played really well this year. Brandon Dorlus has had a number of sacks over the last couple games. He's playing really well for this Falcons team as well. And we still have David Onyemata, who's a guy that's also kind of battling some injuries as well for this Atlanta Falcons team. But the defensive line, for the most part, has played really, really well this season, and the defense as a whole. But adding Ben Stille, he'll be a guy that can be a run stuffer for our Atlanta Falcons. But I'm not really familiar, haven't seen him play and things of that nature or watched any film on him. But from what I'm hearing, he's one of those guys that's a long, lengthy defensive tackle. I'm not too sure if he'll be elevated at some point, but I'm assuming if we don't get some of these guys back healthy, Ben Stille could be one of those guys that eventually gets elevated to help the Atlanta Falcons as far as stopping the run and things of that nature, to add some more fresh bodies. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on DeAngelo Malone going down with the ankle injury. Also give me your thoughts on Ben Stille being added to this team for some more depth. But with that being said, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. We are on the road to 3,000 subs. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.